Julie Murphy here, and I'm sitting here like this because I see so many people these days feeling like this about the economy, and they feel like this when they're thinking about inflation, and they're like this when they're like, how do I get to this next place in my life? Anyone feeling that way? I know you are, because I talk to these people all day long, every day, every week, and it's like, oh, life is too short to feel that way about the economy or the stress and the structures. And I'm telling you that you feel this way because you're not living alignment in life based on who you are. That's the key. This is the key. And where does it all start? It starts with living in the present moment, living in the now, and getting in the flow of your life. But there is no way that you can do that if you are not flowing with your cash flow. I don't mean to make this sound trite, and not that you're not stressed, but I am telling you, I see the happiest people here in the city when I'm taking my walks outside that are happy as all get out, and you know they don't have much cash flow, but they're happy. I have 11 brothers and sisters. We didn't grow up with tons of cash. My dad was an electrician. I think when I was filling out my forms for financial aid when I was in college, and I think the most he ever made when I was in college was $54,000 a year. And we were fine. I felt like we had everything because it's all based on how you can live in the present moment. And we can't live in the present moment. We can't live in the now. If any of you are on a spiritual path and trying to, to avoid that midlife crisis, because a midlife crisis just means that you're not in alignment with your own heart and soul. And we got to get that heart and that soul and that mind, that monkey mind, all in alignment with your wallet. We need to line those all up. And so I'm going to challenge you this week to actually look at your cash flows. So if you take your income minus your expenses, there's this net number. If it's a negative net number, well, it's time to watch some of my other videos to take a look at how do you start to look at those expenses going, is this important to me anymore or is it not? Don't be victim of the system. Don't be victim of all the cash outlay. Don't be victim of inflation. Don't be victim of the economy. Make choices. I just had a woman yesterday who she was running a corporate job, rocking and rolling, and she was giving me my facial, and she's like, I never thought at this age I would be sitting here being an esthetician and giving facials. She goes, but I couldn't do the running of the spas anymore. I couldn't be the management to make the high dollars. Like, I was stressing out and it was affecting her health. And so as I'm getting my facial, we're talking about the fact that, okay, well, here's some out of the box things that I've watched clients do out of the years. I had one woman who really wanted to change her career. And so what she did is she actually decided to get 2 roommates, and she rented out her places until she was able to transition to the place so that she could have her 3-bedroom place all to herself again. So she just, remember, life is about walking across the bridge to the next place. It's just a bridge. You actually get to choose whether or not that bridge is that rickety bridge like you see in the Indiana Jones movies that's like, and then you're flying across because it's falling. You choose that. Or do you want a little bit more solid bridge going, let's shook a little bit. Oh, it shook a little bit more. Or is it nice, solid, safe? You control the temperature. You are that powerful. So I would challenge you this week. Take a look at, here's the income coming into the household. Here are the expenses. You may wind up like everything that's coming in is going out. Okay, well, does that create the life that you want? Is that aligning your heart, your mind, and your wallet? Is it? Because the majority of the people I talk to, they're leaving their hearts on the sideline, which is why we're creating all the debt and we're doing all the spending. We're doing that because we are not happy. We are not aligning our hearts, our minds, and our wallets. We're not doing it. So this week, love yourself enough to actually take a look at those cash flows. And if you have extra cash flow, you have that income coming in, you have those expenses going out, and let's say you have a net number, you're like rock and roll, and you have an extra $1,000 during the month, or maybe you have $5,000 extra a month. I don't care what your number is, but it's about the fact that I really want you to recognize that money is energy. And what is it that you want to energize with your money? There's a lot of change going on in the world. Take a look at where you're spending your money, and do you still align with those places? Do you still want those subscriptions that are going on your credit card every single month? I've had some people go to the debit card route as opposed to the credit card route because they just can't actually stop creating credit card debt. So great, you don't have any credit cards then. All done, all gone, no problem. This is about you getting to a place that you love and you operate from. And you have to choose where it flows in and where it flows out, because you only got this life to live. And how do you want to spend it? Do you want to spend it climbing the ladder? Do you want to spend it in the days? It's like, well, one day when I get there. No, you have today. No one is promised tomorrow. So love yourself enough to take a look at those cash flows. And if you want to go through a course with me so we can help you to align that heart, that mind, and that wallet, click the link below. I have a 6-week program that you can go through, and you'll have me for live coaching. Or find someone else in your life that you know is rocking and rolling financially and doing it the way, and have an accountability system. Start to talk and speak and be around the people who are actually living the life that you want to create, because company you keep is exactly who you are creating yourself to be. And don't forget, you can join us at juliemurphy.com at any time, because we are here to help you to get to a life that you absolutely love. Ciao for now.